Up next, the UFC heavyweight division, Thomas Peterson versus Jamal Pose. Up next, the UFC lightweights, Landon the Lone Wolf Quinones versus Markel Medeiros. Up next, the UFC featherweight division, Jong Young Lee versus Blake Bilder. And now, UFC welterweights, Themba the Answer Garimbo versus Pete Dead Game Rodriguez. Up next, UFC flyweights, Azat Maksum versus the Pride of St. Louis, Charles Energy Johnson.
Let's go, Azat. Let's get it.
And your UFC women's strawweights, Meatball Molly McCann versus Deanna the Warrior Princess Pelpita.
Kazakhstan.
And now kicking off the main card, the UFC welterweight division, Charles Chuck Buffalo Radke versus the RGV bad boy, Gilbert Urbina.
Don't worry, everybody, he'll be here soon.
Once again, the RGV bad boy, Gilbert Urbina versus Charles Chuck Buffalo Radke. Up next, your UFC middleweights, Ali Asab Izriev versus Mahmoud Makhmuradov. And now the UFC Women's Flyweight Division, Viviane Araujo versus Natalia Silva. Up next, UFC welterweights, Randy Rude Boy Brown versus Muslim Salihov. And now your co-main event of tomorrow, the UFC lightweights, the number 13th ranked Renato Moicano versus number 15, Drew Dober. And now your main event, ladies and gentlemen, the UFC middleweights, number 8, Roman Dolidze versus number 11, Nassourdine, the sniper, Imavov. That's it, your stat card, UFC Fight Night, Dolidze versus Imavov on ESPN Plus, right here at the UFC Apex. Tsuruya versus Little King Kong Jinoshuye. And now your featherweight finalists, Yi Za versus the underdog, Kai Wan. And now your lightweight tournament finalist, Shin Haraguchi versus Rong Zhu. That's your road to UFC finalists. The contracts are on the line tomorrow night, right here at the UFC Apex.